understand you, yeah I do understand you, girl, I do understand you, yeah I do. You gotta deal with the hate. Talking nothing make you feel like no one appreciate you. You just want your respect, you really tired of everybody judging you.
Moisturize my skin with coconut oil. The next things next, I'm going to prime my face with Shea Moisture, and this is it's really good for all skin types. I really like this primer, so I'm going to apply this all over my face. I'm going to go in with my Revitalized Miracle Blur by L'Oreal. I'm going to place it on my cheek areas because that's where I have my pores in the area. So I'm going to place it on my cheeks. And it's also oil free, as well as the Shea Moisture. So I'm just gonna go in here. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to study my face. I'm going to go in with some correction, and this is by LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is an orange corrector, and orange corrector really helps for it cancel out darkness. So what I'm trying to do is cancel out darkness underneath my eyes, which I don't have much this morning. I'm just going to apply a little bit, not much. Just find that area and just work it in. I'm going to put a little bit at the bottom here because I have darkness in this area, and sometimes if I'm rushing I'll skip down here, but we're not going to skip today. Okay, so I have my beauty blender, which is already damp, and I'm going to basically just blend. I'm basically just going to blend away. So just blend away and blend down here in this area. And with my Covergirl Queen Collection in Classic Bronze, which I really like. I get so many compliments on this foundation, and every time I open up my mouth to say Covergirl, what? Are you serious? That's Covergirl? I'm like, Queen Latifah don't be beat for nothing. Like, come on now, y'all. It is Covergirl. Your point. Okay, so I'll put everything on the back of my hand. I hate placing product on a brush, and the reason why I hate placing product on a brush is because sometimes you can place too much product on a brush and you could have that all over your face, and your foundation can be really cakey. So I do not recommend applying foundation on your brush because, like I said, you can go overboard. That's why it's really important to go ahead and study your face before you apply makeup to see what you need to work with and go from there, because if you do about 2-3 pumps, you might not even need all of that. Okay, and so instead of, some people swirl their brush around. For example, if you have an area where you're trying to correct, please don't swirl your brush around, because what's happening is that you're moving the product. So for example, I corrected down here in this area. See? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press my brush in. I'm going to just press it in and buff it in. Not buff it in, excuse me, press it in. You'll see. I'm getting a little bit more product. And see that in this area here, I'm just going to press it in. Just press it into the skin. You see what I'm saying? See the difference? Now if I were to swirl my brush over here, it would look like as if I didn't even correct anything. And then this whole part down here would probably be hella orange. Next I'm going to use my Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer in tan. This is like my absolute freaking favorite. Now I don't like my foundations, once again, thick. I love my concealers to be thick though. I love the coverage of a thick concealer. Like, this is everything, and it's inexpensive. You get so so much product in here. That's why I love it. Look at that already. Okay. What kind of concealer? So you wanna, I always place corrector and concealer here because a lot of times we forget that we have darkness in this area, in this inner corner here. So make sure if you have darkness, place corrector and concealer in this area too, because the camera, especially from a sideways angle, it can pick that darkness up. So make sure, you know, you have your foundation, your corrector and concealer in this area, or you're just your foundation and concealer. So yeah. So I'm going to bring this concealer all the way down to my cheeks. And all you need is a little bit. This is as much I can. Look, with this one little spot did to all of this. Like, come on now. Okay, so I'm going to grab my favorite setting powder, and it's by Maybelline. It's freaking amazing. I want to say the other word, but it's really amazing. I've used this on the darkest skin tones. It doesn't have a flashback at all, period. Every time, if you see every picture on Instagram, this is the only powder I'll use. I would use Covergirl setting powder as well, this one, but I like this one because it has a little bit more coverage when you apply under the eye area, and you can set your makeup with it all over. And I am going to set my makeup with this all over in just a second. Then I'm going to get my Kevin O'Quai brush and apply this a little bit of the powder, the Maybelline powder, all over my face. I'm just going to press it in. So the next thing I'm going to go in with my Milani eyeshadow primer, which is really good. Shade here on my brow bone, and then I'm going to use this shade, this beautiful chocolate shade on my lid. Okay, I'm grabbing my e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to place this all over my brow bone area. See how pigmented that is? I love Wet n Wild, man. They never let me down. Never. BH Cosmetic Blending Brush. And I'm going to swirl that baby around into my bronzer by NYX. It's called Tan. And I'm going to go back and forth. I kind of like swirling my brush to get what it needs. And I love using bronzers as eyeshadows. They pick up so well and they work smoothly. And it looks so smooth. And I'm going to bring it up close up to my crease area, because I'm going to blend it all out with my 217 MAC brush. And I'm going to grab a different shade of bronzer in my NYX palette. I'm going to go back in with my blending brush. I'm going to use my Ardell Demi Wispies and my Broadway 415s, and I'll be right back. Just blending. See, I'm going to just circular motions and just blending away. And then I'm going to contour my nose. You don't have to, this is optional, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to use my Vaseline Rosy Lips. I'm going to go in with my 914C Mocha-Licious lipstick. This is my second time purchasing this lipstick. I absolutely love it.
It's summertime, and the thing is you'll be on your grind. Don't ever let nobody tell you that your value isn't worth a dime. I'm being real, girl, I just cannot lie. And they don't even take the time to understand you like I do. I do understand you, yeah, I do.